Alright, what's going on, guys? Just got home from work, so figured the best place to do this video is in my car, so we're gonna go ahead and get straight to it. I want to tell you guys a little bit about my parents, both my mom and my father. So, oh, give me 1 minute too as well. Got my Universal Cabana Bay mug, obviously. Going through a detox, basically, so I'm kind of just cleansing my body, basically. That's kind of been my New Year's resolution for this year, so that's what I'm doing right now. But I'm going to start with my father because I'm going to kind of make it short, sweet, and simple, basically. So, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't know my father all that much. I'm going to be up and honest with you guys because he was never really there most of my life. So, I can truly say he's never really been there through all of me growing up, like seeing my accomplishments and just kind of being there and, trying to be a father figure and a father that he should have been and teaching me the ways of being a man instead of my mom having to do it. Obviously she had a lot on her plate, so it was kind of one of those things where it's like, all right, I need to be comfortable with, having my mom teach me these things growing up. So, I won't lie to you, it made me emotional growing up too as well, not really having much of a father around. But, what do you know? What can you say? I mean, things happen for a reason. So, not all too angry about it. He's really not in my life at all at this point anymore, so I'm moved forward and not really thinking much about it. So, that's out the way. My mom. This is the person that I truly, truly, truly love the absolute most as a parent, obviously. She's my mother, so of course I love her because she brought me to this earth. And I want to say, first of all, she is also my guardian angel because she has been there with me through everything and basically has helped me become the person that I am today. So I thank God for that, and I've always thanked her for it too. And I've always told her that I appreciated everything she's ever done for me and got me to this point of where I'm at now in life. So I've really been thankful for that. My mom is obviously beautiful, fabulous, smart, intelligent, funny for sure. It's like every time I go see her, or at least every holiday, I'm always ready just to have fun with my mom, my new stepdad that I have as well. I'll get to that maybe like in another video. But my mom, my stepdad, and my siblings, obviously, my brothers and sisters, like we're all just sitting there goofing around as usual. So I've always loved and appreciated going to see everybody and just having a good time and just being myself as usual. Being the goofball that I am. I'm going to take my glasses off so you guys can see my eyes, obviously. I usually wear them when I'm going home. Most of the time to keep my eyes from getting hit with the sun if it ever does end up becoming a little hot outside and all that stuff. As you guys can see, it's nice out too. Kind of cold, but kind of nice. But she's pretty much been my mother and my father growing up. She's pretty much taught me the ways of being a guy, being a man, obviously, and how to treat women and all the things that any father should possibly teach their son, even fishing. Obviously, actually, let me take that back. She did not teach me how to fish. It was actually a friend of hers that she used to go out with. He taught me how to fish, actually. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I forgot that too. Haven't really been fishing in years either, but there's so much I could say about my mom. It's just an endless list. I mean, I've always made sure that by the time I started growing up and having a job, making money, and, she's paying the mortgage in the house and taking care of everybody else, that I would try to pitch in and help any possible way that I could. So that way, I can take some burdens off of her plate and make it easy on her. I mean, she's always asked me if I could help her with anything, and I've always said yes, I could definitely do that. There was never a time where I said I couldn't. Never a time where I said I could never do that. because I've always kept in mind of how thankful and blessed I was. Even spoiled. I was spoiled growing up too as well. So my mom being able to get us what we wanted, and her working, I want to say like maybe 2 jobs. Back when I used to live in Pennsylvania, she would work literally, I want to say like maybe 1 or 2 jobs just to make sure that she was paying the bills and all that stuff. Obviously, um, I can truly say that my life growing up has been complicated. So it's one of those things where I just don't feel comfortable kind of getting into with that. I'm gonna just kind of leave that where it is. Like, that's just the best way to put it. It's just complicated. Like, it's hard for someone to tell other people about how complicated their life has been growing up, to where it's like it's not easy telling somebody, and then obviously somebody judging me or judging my mom or my dad or anybody. Like, I don't want that. So it's one of those things where I kind of have to keep locked up and not really say anything about that. But that's basically what I wanted to speak to you guys about mainly. I mean, there's so many other things I could possibly say. My mom has obviously been through all of my achievements, like been through, has been there for me with those achievements. Even YouTube, because I posted those up on Facebook, and every single one that I posted up, she's always loved. She's put a like on and commented on or not commented on, but she's always seen them. And every time I go over there, she's usually saying how how good of a job I've been doing on YouTube. Obviously, with the 866 subscribers that I have and the overall views that I have on YouTube, it's uncomparable to the smaller YouTube creating channels out there. I mean, there are some that are probably up where I'm at. There's actually a friend of mine who's actually at the same amount, if not a little bit more. But like I said, I'm not really going to get into any of that. But it's just been a sheer blessing. I mean, I'm going to say she's been blessed too. Growing, like literally having 7 children, taking care of us, and being able to pay, the bills and the mortgages at her house, and being able to have people to kind of help her in her time of need when she needs it. Obviously, my grandmother, my grandfather, my aunt, my uncles, like they've all tried to help out any way to help my mom out. So I can truly say she has truly been blessed. And I'm going to say this now, she is a queen. She is the boss. Like, I really can't say much of how grateful my mom has gotten. Like, she has truly been blessed so much by God. And I've always wanted to be able to, obviously, not fill her shoes, but obviously be in her shoes and, go through that same graceful and grateful and blessed experience. Obviously, I have been nowadays. So I really don't know what else I can say at this point, but I'm just happy and grateful for her. I've always have been, and I've always wanted her to be happy. Whether she was, single, whether she was married, which she did. She got married to my stepdad, whom actually is one, I want to say, like a father figure to me. Like, he has truly been a great person that I could truly say could be a father to me. Like, he basically he kind of loves the same things that I do, but mainly I think the one thing that we have in common is sports. That's basically the one thing, but then also kind of that exercising, kind of working out type of thing too as well. So he's definitely been a sports person. So it definitely makes me happy to see how well he treats myself, how he treats my mom in general. Like, that's the main thing, but then also my siblings too. Like, it's one thing to be, extremely respectful and nice to my mom, but it's another thing to treat my brothers and sisters the same exact way too. So that way they feel like they're being loved as well by somebody who's, becoming a part of the family. So that's basically been the story of my mom and how graceful and grateful and blessed and how much of a miracle it's been for her. Like, I cannot truly put into words how great, not grateful, but how blessed she has been. Like, it is crazy. So, all I can truly say is that I'm hoping the best for her. Can't really say else about my father. Like, he's doing his own thing, so I'm not worried about him. So, also, I do want to say that I think it was like a couple days, if not a day. Yeah, I think it was a day before my birthday. I had, it was, there's a thing on Facebook where basically it shows, birthdays and when people's birthdays are, depending on what you obviously put in your profile. So, it was the day before my birthday, which was August 3rd. And I seen a bunch of people already not really saying anything. Obviously, they knew it wasn't my birthday, but I think my dad had posted something. It was either before or after my birthday. I think it might have been after. I figured it might have been before, but I seen like numerous of my friends that I have posted, happy birthday to me as well. And I see my father post something either before or after my birthday, and I did not message back at all because I don't know if it's one of those things that some fathers do. Don't obviously don't try to judge me or anything like that. Don't blow up in my face, please, because this is just based off of my experience and what I've had to deal with and what my oldest sister has told me as well. And I took that into consideration, and I believe what she's saying is true. So it's one of those things where, a father knows that he's messed up in being and playing that role as a father to a child that he should have been there for. So it's one of those things where he's kind of like, I mean, if I say happy birthday to him, I'm still in God's good hands, and my son, still shows that he cares. But obviously, seeing that he doesn't care, I'm obviously not going to care either. So I don't know if it's one of those things where it's kind of like he's playing the victim somewhat. I don't know exactly, but. And that was another thing too when he called me as well, and this was around 2013. I'm literally about to go ahead and close this video off here in a minute because I don't want to go too long by talking too much. But this was around 2013. He ended up calling me, and this was years ago that he has even gotten in contact with me. I think I called him actually, and he's going off on all this yada yada about how obviously much he loves me, how much he wants to see me, but it doesn't show it anywhere on Facebook. It doesn't show it when he basically talks to me. It almost seems like he's just playing that facade basically of like, hey, I want to let you know just because you're my son, I do care for you, I love you, but in reality it's like I don't really have time to show that, nor do I think I even do. Obviously, I should not have said that I loved him back because obviously I didn't feel it because I don't know him well enough anymore. Like, I've never really seen him much in my life either. So, that's basically another rundown on my father that I would like to share with you guys too as well. Like I said, I'm trying not to get too emotional. Not really trying to touch on a whole bunch of other subjects. So, I'm going to kind of leave it at that. So, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. We are literally on the road to 900 subscribers. So, we are getting close to being there. And I'm hoping we can get to 900 so we can get to 1,000. So, I appreciate you guys as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.